All right, let's see if we can turn this ship around. Hello, collectors. Welcome back to the Hive. Today, we are in part 2 of our Megabox Topps Chrome 2025 Case Challenge. We did 4 last time. We had everyone put in a guess that would like to guess to win the grand prize at the end. And now that this one is being released, the guesses are closed. So hopefully you guys got all yours in, and I wish you all luck. But we will need a whole bunch of luck if we want to make it to the break-even level. Once again, I'm hoping to turn this ship around right here on this one. Right over here is going to have our running total right now. See where we left off, and let's get things rolling. All right. Topps Chrome. It's been pretty rough for a lot of people so far this year. You know, there have been some that have been getting some fantastic things, and then there's a lot of, I don't want to say garbage, but just, you know, not the greatest rips out there so far. We got George Kirby, Tanner Beebe, Jackson Jobe on his rookie. Brooks Lee, Fortune 15, and our X-Fractor, and this one's going to be Nestor Cortez. And Gavin Sheets on our regular refractor. I'm hoping that our light board, once we do find it, ends up being a monster. J.P. Crawford. Oh, look at that. Here's a Judge. So he may or may not be winning the MVP this year. So I'm just putting basically half price for this one, just to kind of denote that. Well, we'll go ahead and put him up here. Ohtani, I think, is pretty much a lock, so we're always going to be putting a dollar value for him. Jarren Duran. Oh, there's our light board. Jarren Duran. This is our case hit, guys. On the Red Sox. I hope that's a good one. We got that right there. We got Matt Shaw. X-Fractor. Fantastic. If we don't end up with a Shohei Ohtani, that might be the one that you guys pick. And then we got Tyler Fitzgerald on the Prism, which I gotta say, I actually like this a little bit better than the X-Fractors. Just got a little bit cleaner look to it, I think. X-Fractor's a little more busy. I suppose they're both busy, but we got Josh Young, Michael McGreevy. We got, look at this. Now we're cooking. Dylan Cruz on the Ray Wave. Man, look at this box. Wow. Luis Arias on the X-Fractor, and then Brendan Doyle on the Refractor. You don't really get many base chrome cards, which is why, I don't know, I'm just not seeing me being able to complete this set this year. We'll see when we get to the end. You know, that's always been kind of my goal. Is that... Oh, nope, that's just a 1990 insert. We got Jacob deGrom, Hunter, Kobe Mayo on the Orioles, 1990 insert. Carlos Narvaez on his rookie X-Fractor, and then Pete Fairbanks on his X. Trying to go a little bit faster on these now. I'm pretty sure at this point you guys have seen enough of these out there in the ether. We got Christian Walker, Jose Ramirez, and our X-Fractor is a rookie of Bryce Teodosio, and Ronel Blanco on the refractor. That light board just looks really neat. I really like that that parallel. Might have to try and get a Royce Lewis in that. Alright, we got Andy, or Zebby, who is coming back from the IL. Evan Carter on the Future Stars. I think we got a couple of him so far. Jesse Winkler, X-Fractor, and Billy Cook, rookie X-Fractor. We have X-Fractors aplenty. Verlander might be retiring this year. We'll see. Oh, we got a number card. I'm going to put that to the back here. We got Jung Hoo Lee on the Ray Wave. Let's see here. I'm running out of places to put this stuff. Lane Thomas on the X-Fractor. Adam Mazur on the rookie X-Fractor. And then another Verlander. We got Shea Langoliers, who's covering up a purple Ray Wave of Clayton Kershaw. An eBay 1 of 1. We got 1 out of 250. The first one ever made, if you choose to believe that stuff. Man, that guy's been in the league for a while. About a minute. Oh, that one should be pretty good. I know it's not a color match or anything, but or team color match. But fantastic first box. We got one numbered card. We got a Dylan Cruz rookie. We got our light board out of the way. I'm gonna keep things moving here. We're not doing too shabby so far. I can tell you this video is going much better than the last one. Alright, Tyler O'Neill. We're upside down here again. Is there anything special about that one? Doesn't look like it. Corbin Carroll. The biggest print line ever on there. We got Tyler Locklear. An all etch of Corey Seager. Kodai Senga on the X-Fractor, and Yu Darvish on the regular parallel. I haven't seen too many. Actually, I haven't seen any really profit challenges on the mega boxes. I have seen universally, though, that everybody's hating the mega box across the board. We got Connor Wong. So maybe we made a mistake with this one, but I don't know. It's been all right so far. There's a Jacob Wilson, rookie chrome. I'll put him right there. But we got a Rhett Lauder X-Fractor. I think we got one of him on the last one too. Nick Castellanos. There we go. I know that was always a problem with me as a kid. They always tell you to sound it out. You gotta slow down and sound it out for me to get it right. I got a Ray Wave in this one too. Gavin Lux. First card is always upside down on this one. Jimenez. We got David Festa, who's still on the Twins. Jose Altuve on the Ray Wave. Mason Wynn, Rookie Cup. X-Fractor. And then we got a George Kirby. Regular refractor. I mainly got these mega boxes because X-Fractors have always been one that I've liked. And I like the Prism a little bit better, but the Prism's kind of, if you look at the odds sheet, there's a little cattywampus throughout most of the sets. Francisco Lindor, Fortune 15. Grant McCray on X-Fractor, and then Ronald Acuna. It's a nice Acuna card. But at least with mega boxes, you're guaranteed 10 per box. So to say if I did try to complete a set, it might be an X-Fractor set. There's Trout. Profar, we got a rookie of Kobe Mayo. Otto Lopez, and look at that. Another Dylan Cruz. On the X-Fractor. Things are looking up here. We got J.P. Crawford on his refractor. Zach Gallen, Graceffo, Musgrove, and we got a Bryce Harper on the 1990. Juan Yepes and Caden Dana on the X-Fractor. All right, last pack, box number 2. Kyle Tucker, Suzuki, Isaac Collins, and then we got a good old Richard Fitz. Ray Wave, Max Fried on the X, and Campero on his rookie X-Fractor. 2 boxes down. We did, if you haven't seen the first video, we did hit an auto on our first video. To say that it was a garbage auto would be kind. I looked up the comps on that one, and there was like none sold when I first ripped it. And it wasn't for lack of trying. There was plenty of them on the market, but it was a pitcher that was there for, or in the majors for about 5 minutes. Mike Tauchman, Colton Cowser. We got a Future Stars of Jackson Chourio. Very nice. That's a nice looking card. Andrew Vaughn on the X-Fractor, and then Josh Young on the regular refractor. We did hit a gold at least. At least I think we did. It's been a long time now already. We got Nacho Alvarez. I love that name, Nacho. Michael Hellman, rookie on the X-Fractor, and a Mark Vientos Prism. Very nice. Emmanuel Claus, Wilbur Diaz, Shea Whitcomb, and then we got a Caden Dana on the Ray Wave. Zach Wheeler, X-Fractor, and a Jacob deGrom, regular refractor. Looks like we got X Factors here. Jeremy Pena, Yastrzemski, Judge on the power players. Trey Sweeney of the Motor City. And Alec Baum on their respective X Factors. Probably should have put the Dylan Cruz up with that one, the other Dylan Cruz up with that one, but now that I look at it. Seth Lugo, we got ourselves another Matt Shaw of the regular Chrome. Chris Bryant. Salvador Perez. Jairo Iriarte on the X Factor. And CJ Abrams. Look at that camera shot on his regular refractor. Christian Yelich, Arias, Mike Burrows. We got Mookie on his all-etch. Francisco Lindor, X-Fractor. And then Griffin Conine on his rookie X-Fractor. And you know what? I'm going to do that. It's bothering me enough now. There it is. Mr. Cruz, we're going to double you up there. Now if we could just find your buddy James Wood. Carlos Narvaez. Volpe. Another diving shot. And then we got a numbered card here. Fernando Tatis. Aqua out of 299 for the Padres. We got a Julio. Ray Wave. Spencer Steer. And Dylan Dingler on the X. Fantastic. That is 3 boxes down. We're on our last box. So how are we doing so far? We got certainly more hits this time than we did last time already. And we have a box to go. At least for what I remember. We have not hit an auto in this one, but you know, once again, given that checklist, auto checklist, maybe that's for the best. I'd rather get quality cards. Alright, starting off, we got a Logan Webb. And they're going to do this to me again now. Luis Garcia, Bo Bichette, and then Francisco Lindor on the 1990. Riley Green. Getting a lot of Tigers. We got Francisco Alvarez on the regular refractor. Alright, Shane McClann. Julio Jimenez, Robleski, Connor Norby, and then Logan Driscoll on the X Factor, and then look at that, Paul Goldschmidt in his Yankees uniform and the Prism. I don't remember. Is that the way that card is supposed to look? Can't remember what numbers down here would denote a short print. Well, I wonder if the short prints would even be in a Prism. I guess I never really looked. We'll know if we get another base one. We got Wyatt Langford, Luis Castillo, and oh, look at this! We hit another auto of the mustache king himself, Mickey Gasper, who is currently still on the Twins roster. I can't believe they put him in a Boston uniform on this. He's been on the Twins all year this year, but oh boy. Well, there's another one that's not great. We'll get you your own stand here. We'll put it in back here. Mickey Gasper. All right, Gasper, prove me wrong. Juan Yepes. Jackson Merrill on the X Factor. Trey Turner. Regular refractor. I can't believe I got a Mickey Gasper auto. Credit to him though. That's an actual autograph. It's not just an initial job. And that is, yep, that's a base auto. All right, Mackenzie Gore. Cedric Mullins, Brooks Baldwin. We got a Future Stars of Ellie. I wonder how long they're going to keep putting Future Stars, or put him on inserts of Future Stars. I feel like he's been around for a while. Jack Kanowitz, Adley Rushman. Very nice. My X Factor pile is getting large. Ooh. It's going to be one of those. All right, Lawrence Butler. We got a Brooks Lee, who is panning out. I'd say he is panning out. I mean, his WAR is pretty much 0. If not just slightly negative, but you know, it's his first year, so I'm going to give him a little bit of grace there. He has been improving, which is good. And then there's Argano Henriquez. I think that was the auto we got last time. Yep. 3 innings. 3 innings pitched. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa on the regular refractor. Three innings pitch gets you on a Topps Chrome card. Luis Servino. You know, nothing against him or anything. He might end up being like the next great thing, but I don't even know where to start with that. Orelvis Martinez. How long have you been around? 1 game. 1 game, 3 at-bats. Welcome to the show. Here's a card. Luis Angel Acuna. Shohei. And then we got Josh Lowe and Will Wagner on their X-Fractors. All right. We've made it down to the last pack of RIP number 2. Hopefully this number has been climbing. And by that I mean getting closer to 0. Can we make it to 0? Ooh, looks like there's some goodies in here. We got Ryan Jeffers, who's still on the team. Great catcher. Benintendi. Oh, well, look at that. We got a negative. Kiter Montero. The negative, it looks like the rookie shield is completely missing. I haven't seen one of these yet. And the Topps Chrome logo is completely missing. Very interesting. Hey, this guy pitched 98 innings. Look at that. We're going to put you more in front. Bam. All right, we got Corbin Burns on the Ray Wave. Xavier Edwards. And then Tomoichi Sugano on the X-Fractors. Well, look at that. We got a pile of X-Fractors. Hopefully we got something that you guys would want. But we did get a Jacob Wilson base rookie. We got a Judge, which I am giving half credit for the MLB redemption, even though he might get passed by Cal Raleigh. At this point, maybe he has already been passed, but for now, I'm just going to say they're in a dead heat. We did get a Matt Shaw X-Fractor, Clayton Kershaw out of 250, number 1 out of 250. And we got Tatis out of 299 on the Aqua. We got a negative Kiter Montero, rookie. We got not one but two parallel Dylan Cruz. And then our light board for this case is going to be Jarren Duran. Very nice. And then our hit of the box, Mustache Man, Mickey Gasper. For the Twins. We're gonna say he's on the Twins, even though this says Red Sox. But all right, well, there's been number 2. We're going to be adding an additional $25, basically $6.25 per box for the miscellaneous that we have in here. I figure that's a fair value for the simple fact that the Megas don't have near as much more cards as a blaster box does. I know it's got a few, but not too terribly much more. And yeah, hopefully we made our way even further up the road, and we'll see you on the next one. This is Bear from Honey Bear Cards. Keep on collecting cards and bring them on back to your own hive. Peace.